All right, so boop, there we go. I'm gonna say Blue Moon has advantage game one if they can hit a turn three Blood Moon.
Who's going first? That's the real question. Who's going first, and is he playing Spreading Seas? Because that's incredibly important.
Ooh, I do not see spreading seas.
It feels like we're at an angle.
We are.
All right then. I love that playmat. That art is so cool.
No most of five.
Yeah.
Ooh, Blue Moon, mulliganing. I mean, yeah, I don't know who's going first.
Is this the actual deck list?
Yes, this is Felix's Blue Moon deck list.
Okay, so 2 Blood Moons. There's no Spreading Seas.
I mean, he has enough like counter to like he can stall enough until maybe he can get a Blood Moon.
I mean, typically
he
there's
keeps six.
Typically, there's like 3 Blood Moons somewhere in the 75.
Yeah, it looks like it's just the two. Usually, it's like if it's Blue Moon, there's a playset in the main, just because that's a card you want to just
3 to 4. Usually like 3 because you don't want to see more than one. You just want to see one every game.
yeah. Once upon a time, finding a tower.
Free Tron land.
Tower map, and we see he has a mine in hand, and that's not what you want to really be doing.
Felix has a suite of different counter spells in his deck. Logic Knot, Remand, Archmage's Charm,
Yeah.
Force Negation.
Felix,
Cryptic
trade me your Archmage's Charms. I need two.
Command. I got some, dog.
Three?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'll trade you four.
Um,
Hey, look, Tron got the third Tron land.
that never happens ever.
Right? Turn three Trons. What?
Hopefully he has like Remand into Blood Moon. That's like best case scenario. Oh no, he was on the play.
I was saying like
one
Blood
time.
Moon right here, right?
Well-
Would have been.
Blood Moon would have been gas.
Blood Moon would have been like cool.
A real game.
The only way you deal with this main board is O Stone. Good luck sticking that.
Man, how bad does Remand feel against Tron?
uh,
It's like good on turns 1 through 3, and then it's just the worst thing ever. Let's talk about Logic Knot right now.
especially when you make the choice to remand your opponent's Ulamog on the stack.
Oh man.
It's like logic not.
So he bolts him and then delves for Logic Knot.
I would have watched Karn down take and bolted the Karn then. I think that'd been the smarter play.
I think he was trying to get him to tap his tower to keep him out of mana.
I mean,
What's
it's
Logic Knot doing at any point in this game though?
you're not wrong, but also
I mean, if he takes down maybe he's got a second bolt in hand, but having a clean answer for the Karn would have been good.
it's like liquid metal coating.
All right. I think that's fine considering a bolt was used.
It's like Star Pass. I feel like as the turns just go by, like Blood Moon just slowly.
If you got Archmage's Charms and Cryptic Commands, if you can counter a bunch of the threats that are there, then maybe you can crawl your way back into this game.
Oh man, that's a long crawl.
And you need a threat. You need a threat at some point. Brazen Borrow is actually amazing in Blood Moon, or Blue Moon rather.
Oh yeah,
Blood Moon, bounce your guy. Okay, he's never coming back. Wee.
Right, it's like bounce that thing I couldn't deal with because I didn't have a counter.
Yeah.
And then now can take care of it. And also here's a clock.
No, just like here's Moon. Bounce the thing.
Here, that's a worm coil engine.
Which blue-red is not really positioned well to deal with this 6 toughness card advantage creature. If it resolves. If.
Remand it.
Oh no.
It buys you a turn.
Taps 2 towers.
Ooh, we could see Cryptic.
We could see Cryptic. Cryptic would be pretty nice.
Counter
Bounce
Karn?
Karn?
All right.
I'm into it. He doesn't get an activation. He can't replay it that turn.
Yep. At this point, I think he just pays 1, cracks a star, plays Liquid Metal Coating, plus whatever he gets off the star.
He could Sylvan Scrying and get Sanctum.
Oh.
The Sanctum of Ugin doesn't trigger off of you casting the Worm Coil Engine.
No, he's like, just go get more mana.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair as well. He would have gotten a Forest at this point if he knew his opponent was a Blood Moon strategy.
Oh, hands down.
And then he plays another Sphere. Sphere or Star?
That one's the Sphere.
Yeah, I think that is the Sphere.
It is. It's the one from Chronicles, I think.
So he's casting his Serum Visions. Just desperately looking for a Blood Moon. Unfortunately, though, his opponent's at the point where in 2 turns he could just hard cast Wormcoil Engine through Blood Moon anyway.
Yeah.
He's got the lands to do it.
Alright, here's 12 mana. Oh, that's 10 mana. That's Ulamog coming down. Yeah. Quick, remand it.
Hey.
Let your opponent live. Let my opponent live the dream. My opponent has no permanence.
No permanence, no hand, no library. No life total.
I feel like at this point, Blue Moon just concedes.
I think it's over.
I don't.
Don't do it.
Don't remand it.
Please no.
Don't. Oh no.
Please don't.
Oh no.
Don't prolong your suffering. Not like this. Hardcast
Brazen Borrower. Okay. All right.
Hell yeah. If he's doing it in response to the ability, you wouldn't have been able to exile the Brazen Borrower because you have to choose targets when it goes on the stack.
No, because that trigger goes on the stack.
Yeah, but as the trigger goes on the stack, you have to choose targets, right?
No. It's when it resolves.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That can't be how that works.
Because if he does both, like your opponent has a chance to respond. So like your opponent can like flash something in, because when you cast it, it's a cast trigger that goes on the stack.
Yeah, I thought the cast trigger goes on the stack, and then the ability goes on the stack. Because if the cast trigger is just the ability, then you'd have to choose targets as a part
Correct,
of that ability.
because it says
so
if you cast this card, then you may. I think I cast this card from hand.
I don't think he would have been able to exile the Brazen Borrower.
I don't think it really matters.
It doesn't matter, but I don't think it was
like,
technically possible.
Right, I was like, there's a walking list on one, so like just shoot the borrower. Cool.
Yeah. It just looks funny.
Yeah. Sup, Bunny? How's it going?
Do you know if that's true or not? I'm pretty sure that when you put Ulamog on the stack, Bunny, you have to choose targets.
He's just force of negation. This is like I'm about sending messages
Got
right
him.
now.
Got him. I'm winning.
I'm gonna die to this Ulamog. Still sending a message.
Vapor Snag. What does Felix have like sideboard? The Abrade is good. The Ceremonious Rejection is good. Disdainful Stroke is good. Hercules is questionable. I think you bring in Young Pyromancer just to have like a clock. Ashiok is actually pretty good. Pillage is good. Nothing else seems good.
Ashiok I think is too slow.
If you're on the play.
Hey, I'm down to like 13.
I finished.
But Liam has the cheap, crappy versions.
Well, it's either the affordable foil versions or the exponentially more expensive foils. Because like to upgrade the foils that I have, it's not like a $20 or $10 price jump. It's like a $50 price jump. It's ridiculous.
Place it a full Cold Snap or Mishra's Bobble from Iconic Masters, like $16 per.
Right. So I've committed to just like from the set foil Scalding Tarns, right?
Yeah.
So like if you get the next foils that I could like upgrade, like Polluted Delta or Bloodstained Mire, is ridiculous. It's like you can't just like have from the set foil Tarn and then just like Expedition other ones because that would look bad. And then
but you can get original set Bloodstained Mires and Polluted Deltas. Those are more expensive than the Expedition. Yes.
Did they come in foil? In those
oh, they did.
Oh man.
Oh, they did.
Disgusting.
I think
like the DCI promos are like the next best thing. And those are ridiculous as well.
Yeah. So, Bunny, if you bought any of the Secret Layers, if you bought the Thassa one, apparently how Wizards is doing it is you get a Planeswalker from War of the Spark of that color. So if you pick a blue one, if you got Thassa or, I guess, Heliod, you have a shot at getting the Stained Glass Teferi, which is like $120.
Jeez. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, getting
I think at last look, the
snaps are expensive too.
The Onslaught Pluto Delta, you got your Snapcasters though.
Yeah, I got them in a trade as well.
So, yeah.
And like I didn't get OG set, I got the promo signed. The only reason I wanted them is because they were signed.
Yeah. I think the last, like the original set Pluto Delta was like $600 for it.
That's not worth it.
Liam.
The DCI ones are cheaper.
Yeah.
By like a lot compared to that.
Yeah, I think DCI was like 300 somewhere around there.
I think they went down after the. I think the expeditions are more expensive than the DCIs.
I would doubt that.
I'll look it up. I was looking at it earlier.
All right, so we know what Felix brings in. What do you think Josh brings in? Probably Veil of Summer, Nature's Claim.
What does Veil of Summer do, Warden? What does Veil of Summer do in this matchup, Warden?
It says he can't counter things.
Does he care, though?
He can.
He can, but does he care?
Yes, Liam.
Probably. It's probably worthwhile.
I was like, when your opponent is literally a deck full of counter spells and you're only playing one spell a turn, you kind of care.
I mean, it's there's no question, yeah.
Ancient Stirrings.
Thought Knot Seer is actually pretty good, too. Since your opponent was showing you that they didn't really have much of a clock.
Yeah,
you
that's
just
fair.
Jam some fatties, get in.
Yeah. Land Pass from Blue Moon. Tron Land.
He's not really set up to play a Blood Moon either.
Not really. Sylvan Scrying.
Felix is just letting it happen.
I mean, if he finds like a basic island, which I mean, if he finds one basic island, he's not terribly off.
Do you think he leaves it left in the remands? I don't think you do in this match.
No, I hope not.
I don't even think you can play Thing in the Ice in this matchup, honestly.
No. Like, Remand and Thing in the Ice are for, like, I guess the other tempo decks. Ashiok. I mean, it stops him from searching.
Hey, he's on the play. It's good enough. Minus that baby.
I mean, yeah, and like I think your opponent has an expedition map in hand, so you shut off one thing at least for now.
Okay, so Judge Promo Polluted Delta, 205. Expedition Polluted Delta, 235.
Okay.
And then let's see what an Onslaught foil is. All right, ballpark. What do you think?
That's how I saw it was like 600 for the Onslaught foil one.
800.
Okay, so that said last I saw.
You get a place out of the. We can place out of the Judge ones, man. That's ridiculous.
Ancient Stirrings. He's trying to find that last Tron piece. And grabs Karn, which makes me feel like he has the last Tron piece in hand.
Oh man, if he has natural Tron.
He does.
Oh god.
He does. And he's like double map. Because why not?
Oh, double useless.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, if Felix has counter magic at this point, he's not looking bad. Ooh. Can a minus from a 4-mana Karn get a card out of your exile?
Yes.
That's really lame.
That's why I was thinking about it for a while when I was playing the Urza decks. Is because like when Dredge was super heavy and Graveyard Hate was there, I'm like, I could just Karn and get back.
Oh yeah, huh? I feel like there should be like an exile zone that's separate from sideboard though.
So there is, because sideboard is outside the game. Karn says exile or outside the game. It has those two specific.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Remanding Karn, Veil of Summer.
Bum, 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 bum.
Now, does Felix have a second counter for Veil of Summer? That's not the question.
Man, I hate Veil.
Force of Negation.
So rough. all of that, and he didn't even answer it. I think I would have just forced a negation to Karn.
At the same point, yeah, I think I'd just...
Like, force a negation to Karn. There's no valid target for remand. Still gets to draw a card, though.
I mean, I feel like I would have just, like, hard casted force negate... Oh... I don't know. I feel like hard casting force negation off the bat, but, like, now that he sees Veil, now he's going to have to, like...
He's second guess everything from this point on.
Yeah.
Man, unless he has a way to answer the Karn coming back down.
Yeah, it's not gonna be pretty. I don't think you can take Ashiok down too much more.
I mean, it gets punished by Walking Ballista. That's about it.
I mean, I guess it's already punishable Walking Ballista right now, so.
We got Blood Moon.
Hey! Okay. Looking a little better.
He's in it.
Apparently Tron is finding all of their maps.
I mean, if he runs out of land drops now.
That's not how that works!
Can't do that.
That's not how that works!
Please don't. Please
Don't.
don't. Please
No.
don't.
No! Oh, it's not how that works!
No!
Oh! Oh!
Felix! Felix! Please!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Oh no!
Oh, god damn it.
F in the chat. F in the chat right now. Oh!
What is this?
Oh!
He's so far ahead now. He took an Archmage Charm. He can cast the Archmage Charm or whatever. This is lame. This is cheese.
Oh my god. So bad. So bad.
Did he not know what waste mana is, Felix? Felix, my guy.
No, you hop in the chat right now. You hop in our chat right now. You tell Felix, tell him right now. I'm so angry.
God damn it, dude.
We're gonna yell at Felix on his birthday.
Is his birthday today?
It is.
I don't care.
Just, hey Felix, happy birthday. Also, play Magic better. Flash in Snapcaster Mage. Target Opt? You should have targeted Opt and then, like, at least cast Opt? That's another... Oh. Oh. Oh, alright. So, I mean, Felix could at least... Oh, I guess he exiled Opt, so he couldn't actually do that, so...
He's been informed.
Oh, you're just gonna back and watch this video and like, what? And like, no! Like, I think Felix would have had, like, so much advantage right now.
He wasn't clearly winning, but he was ahead.
Well, the fact that, like, he'd been able to untap with Snapcaster Remand up.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been big.
Now he's slowly dying. Does he have a way to kill a Thought Nuncier?
I don't think so. I know
He's got Magmatic Sinkhole, but is that even in his deck?
Oh, I don't know. It's in a sideboard.
Would he know to bring it in? Oh my goodness. Now the Ashiok is dead and 3 maps are online? Come on.
Yeah. Oh. Bunny, how's your matchup against Tron? Since he's on... You're on Jeskai, right?
He said before that he was shredding Tron when he was playing Esper.
I mean, I don't know if he's still on Esper or if he switched. I want to see he's still on Esper. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, if you're straight blue-white, yeah, you definitely... If you're straight blue-white, then, yeah, you can just roll up Tron.
I didn't know Uwu was an archetype. It's just UW. You're not double
No.
blue white.
It's a bunny. It works on so many levels, Liam.
That's not how this works, though.
He kept in thing in the ice, so he does have a way to kill Thought Knot.
You can bounce it, yeah.
And draw a card.
Lit. He's winning now.
Agent's turns. So what he's saying,
What is extra blue? Explain to me how something can be additionally extra blue.
Cryptic is extra blue.
Yeah, every control deck is running Cryptic Command. It's not extra blue. It's not.
The card itself is extra blue.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not like my Jeskai control deck with Cryptic Command is UURW. That's not how that
It
works.
is now. No, Lynn, it'd be URWU. Get it right.
Urur.
Does that sound Scooby-Doo makes?
Yeah.
Oh, this is like it's like watching this slow descent. Blue Moon is going down. Like, Tron has not drawn any other threat, which is surprising. Like, I mean, he still has Karn. He can just hard cast. I don't know why he's not doing that. And then just like exiling the Blood Moon, and then like make your opponent just scoop.
Yeah.
Cast Karn.
This game isn't real. Nothing's real anymore. What is this?
Felix, oh man, Felix had so many turns. Felix, honestly, I think could have won this game if that TKS wasn't on the board.
Maybe. Probably.
I mean, he had an answer for Karn.
It's a second uncastable Thought Knot's here.
Double yell at him right now.
Just.
Give me my phone. I'm gonna yell at him.
It's not worth it. Here, take.
Probably plug it. That's fine. Now I have to yell at him.
This is. I mean, if they didn't catch it the first time, he's busting a disdainful stroke on it, which he could have had saved otherwise. So that's like the first meaningful. I mean, the first one was meaningful. The second one is extra meaningful.
Alright.
Felix is considering his life choices up to this point.
Yeah, Bunny, we remember you and your Brazella shenanigans.
That's gotta feel good if it ever happens, though. It's gotta be like the best feeling ever if you ever get a Bracella out. This is my Eldritch Horror. Your dad.
So I'm trying to think. I'm like, what removal spell actually deals with that? I don't think there is one
Edict.
that costs more than 3. Because you can't cast spells CMC 3 or less. That is common. That's commonly played.
There is a card that. There are cards, but not commonly played. Nobody's playing the Rebound Edict that gains you life.
Consuming vapors.
Yeah, no. Nobody's playing that. Believe me, I considered it at one point when playing Grixis Control. I was like 4 mana. No, God no.
Liam's like 3 mana. Hell yes.
Oh yeah, Supreme Verdict. That's right.
Because this is like happened twice. I don't care. Unless it was Comp REL.
He got to. While we weren't paying attention, we got to 10 lands casted Ulamog. This is ridiculous. Rage quit the match. No, he's got a Logic Knot. A Logic Knot countered an Ulamog. Oh my god. Gets rid of Blood Moon though, so like.
That Logic Knot's never be good now. Use it at the perfect time, Liam.
Like, I'm going to say that it doesn't matter. Well, no, because he wouldn't have been able to get up to that amount of lands if the Ashiok was still alive, because he cracked 3 expedition maps.
Yeah.
Shut it off. It's not real.
mean,
Man. I think Supreme Verdict was a bad design card.
what? Why?
I think having uncounterable effects in colors outside of like green is bad design. Because green gets to cheat on that, right? Because green had nothing until they gave it everything. So like having an uncounterable creature was kind of like the upside, where well my creature's gonna resolve and then it's gonna eat the lightning bolt or the doomblade,
Yeah.
but it's gonna hit the battlefield. By golly.
Yeah. He's like TKSU with no hand.
Hey, what's good?
Oh man, yeah. It's like so. Felix is on a 2-turn clock right now. Mike, what's going on?
Hey, what up, Mike? Remember when you played this game? Hell yeah.
Reman TKS, draw a card.
Cantrip, value.
Hope to find a hard counter. Oh.
Remand it again. Remand it again.
Oh, how sweet.
Mike, build Mono Red Blitz. It's tier 1 and it's dirt cheap.
It's not like, what, 200?
Yeah. Play every prowess creature that's 1 mana.
Well, yeah, and I think it's only
Get in
200
there.
because of fetch lands, in all honesty.
Yeah.
It's...
Does it play fetches or does it play the cantrip lands?
Boo. Yeah, you're right. Felix is definitely whack.
Yeah.
Liam is going to be playing Kiki, but by the looks of it right now.
Yeah, it's looking that way. Which I'm not happy about. What event do I have to play this in? Where am I playing this?
Magic Fest in June.
One event. I don't have cryptic commands anymore, so I can't like build actual good Kiki. I'm gonna be playing bad Kiki.
We can. There's enough cryptics in town that you can borrow. We won't have an issue with that.
Am I designing the deck? Am I building it?
Yes, you are building it.
Okay.
Because I know you have like 90% of that deck already anyway.
I have Kiki Jikis.
Oh god, I wish Urza was as OP as everyone claims it is. Urza's just a very good value card.
Urza being a 4-mana sorcery is preventing it from being broken or overpowered.
Oh god, if he had flash, oh,
that'd be disgusting.
Oh,
that'd
my god,
that'd be rancid.
If he had flash, I would say okay, yes, Urza needs to get banned in Modern because that's too much text.
That's ridiculous. Look at him struggling to untap his lands. I think he just left those lands tapped over there for no reason.
Just like whatever, it's fine. He's like, cycle, cast this Thragtusk? Karn. Does Karn resolve? I don't know. Find out. Ugh. It's okay, Felix. We still love you.
You're dead to me, Felix. I feel like I had to say it after like the 5-second pause. Just like, we still love you. Crickets, you're dead to me.
But he still loves you, Felix.
This is how you learn. This is how you learn. Yeah, that's what I said. They're playing at a Dutch angle, dude.
The camera, the tilt of the camera is slightly off. I think
we can fix it.
I mean, not right now, but...
Well, I mean, obviously not right now, but in the future.
Yeah, I say it's one of those that gets fixed in the future. It's a new camera angle, whatnot.
I blame the Yakima earthquakes that happen all the time.
Other group chat.
Every time Warden walks in, you know what I'm saying?
Sir, it's every time I roll in. Thank you very much.
Every time I sit down.
Where do you think Crater Lake came from, Liam?
An asteroid?
Wrong.
Well, it'd be a meteor at that point.
Still wrong.
It was your mother.
You right. In our group chat, one of our players is like, man, I want to play against Felix all the time now. Robert, because he played Eldrazi Tron. Like, yeah, Felix, you're gonna allow that? It's fine.
That's me.
No, Liam, I guess I want to play against you all the time after that last match.
Yeah, I always mull to 5 and then play suboptimally.
It does sound like you. Classic Liam. Oh.
If I had to like pick one word for how I'm trying to play Magic, it's optimal. That is like the defining thing I'm looking for.
I mean, as
At all
most
times.
I mean, I think that's just most players who are spiky in any way, shape, or form. That's most players in general.
Yeah, and I do that to a fault though, where it's like, man, what I've been trying to do now is like, if I'm behind, then maybe take like a high risk, high reward sort of play.
Well, I think with Death Shadow you kind of have to.
Yeah.
Also, like, this match is just going. Like, with Felix is on that slowly, like, dying hill. Where it's like, the hordes of zombies are just around him, or hordes of Eldrazi are just around him.
He's like the guy in the zombie pack that's got the leg injury, where you're like, he's not dead, but he's gonna be.
Cryptic. Tap him, bounce Karn. Okay?
He just gets to recast Karn. He's got so much mana. Got unlimited mana.
Yeah, it's pretty bad right now.
How much mana is that? Is 3 forests, and then oh man, how many towers?
3 towers at least. I think it's 3
I think
towers.
there's 4. I think the one behind the tap mine right there is the 4th tower.
It could be.
And the 2 towers.
I mean, all right. So he has 20 mana minimum. There's a walking ballista. Like, okay, we're done here. He's finally gives up the goat. Oh man.
Rip
Oof.
Felix.